Hey guys, Bon here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mythic Raid Boss Forgeweaver Araz with commentary. Here is the gear that I was wearing, and here are the talents that I was using. Before we get started, if you have any weak aura, add-on, or UI questions, please join my Discord linked in the description below. I have everything available there. If you have any rotation questions, please check out my 11.2 Elemental Shaman guide. If you enjoy watching videos with commentary, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let's get started. Alright, so Mythic Araz. As we pull and I hit Ascendance, my Lily Trinket is still on cooldown from the previous wipe. So the entirety of this first Ascendance, I don't have my unused Trinket. And I know I noticed it about 5 seconds in, and I am distraught. So, phase 1.
Trinket wasn't up.
There we go. Let's turn myself down a little bit. So, a couple mechanics you have to learn about phase 1 is number 1. You will be dodging 1 set of discs, eventually 2 set of discs, and eventually 3 sets of discs. I didn't burn Spiritwalker's Grace on this first one. We have I believe I got 0 time spirals into the last part, so I didn't like rely on time spirals or anything. But if you do have time spirals, feel free to use that on Spiritwalker's Grace. So first set of discs we dodge, and then this countdown you hear here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, is for the first set of ads. Now you're gonna have lots of ad drops. If you get an ad drop, I suggest you have a weak aura that says add or drop. You're going to place them either in front of this black hole or behind the black hole, because these ads are going to get a shield that makes them immune to damage and CC unless they touch, and then in order to remove it, they have to touch this hole, right? So what we do is we all stack right in front, and then a Boomy just like typhoons them in, or you can rop them in. Um, Otherwise, these ads are going to book it to this collector, and if they get there, it's a wipe. So first set of ads. So Bond gets first of ad. I usually like to save Spirit Walker's Grace right around this point, because I am the first part of the next mechanic. So after this first set of ads, and I'll talk a little bit about how I DPS these. In an ideal world, you'll want to Ancestral Swiftness first, then drop your Magma Totem, and then hit your P Wave into your Chain Lightnings. Now notice this is why I use Spirit Walker's Grace. I am the first Tank Soak. You want to use your first Astral Shift here if you are the first Tank Soak, and keep chaining the boss and quaking the ads. And then as the ads are dying, I'm like, okay, I don't need to pad that. I don't need to hit them that hard. They're about to die. I swap to the Echo like right away because this guy needs to die. And yeah, we do lose a little bit of AoE there, but I feel like prioritizing damage on the Echo is more important that this first one dies. The second one you don't have to hit, according to my raid, and I didn't, and we killed it. So that's it. The other mechanic we didn't talk about was if you get circle drops, just do not put them near the black hole gravity ads. Keep them outside of the raid. So now we're gonna get double dodges, which is you see this he's activating the collector over here and over here. That means we're gonna get 2 set of ads, and it could be from any side. Yeah, they usually spawn opposite of the collector, right? So if you get a black hole here, you just spawn your ads, stack up with your raid. That's all. So here we go. Ads, pools. This guy has pools and ads, I believe. I swear I saw both. But you have to be careful because you can't get the pools and the ads, and you want to drop your pools and then go in kind of like near the end, so you don't like drop a pool under your raid and kill them all. And the second tank soak is happening as well. Don't soak. You have a debuff. You'll die if you soak that. So I am saving Primordial Wave and Stormkeeper for the ads. Don't know if that's the play, but I believe I did pretty well on my parse. So again, you can see my rotation over here. Ancestral Swiftness. Well, Stormkeeper first. Ancestral Swiftness because it spawns Ancestors, and then Magma Totem, which makes your Ancestors Chain Lightning and Lava Burst, and then P Wave for the haste on the extra Flame Shocks that you got and the damage. And then you just Quake, chain, quake, chain, quake, chain. Because every time you quake, your ancestors chain lightning. Every time you chain, they chain. So you're doing a big damn. So now we're gonna get another set of ads for this. I debated resetting my magma totem. I don't know if it's worth it. I think it's only worth it if you have ancestors out at the moment. Otherwise, you're just dotting for nothing. There's no P wave, no ancestral swiftness. So it's probably worth it to reset in between a set of ads if you do have ancestral swiftness, P-Wave, and or Ancestors up at the time. And here I don't, so I'm just chaining, quaking. I drop my Storm Ellie again and just spam chain quake. Let's see here if I drop this Magma Totem, because I do look at here if I have Ancestors out, and I do prioritize dropping Magma Totem if they are down. I don't, I decide to not press it, because they're about to die anyway. Now we got some disc dodging and pulls, and that's all. See, that's all phase one, right? I get pulls, so I don't want to drop here. I gotta get the hell out of here. So I'm moving. I got Spiritwalker's Grace out. I'm like, all right, I'm out. If you touch these, they will silence you, I believe, and put like a dot on you that silences you. So you gotta get dispelled. I don't think they one shot, but don't stand on them. Okay, so next set of ads. I should be ANS, Magma, P Wave. If you're overcapping, drop some Quakes, and then spam chains. Boom, 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 boom. No really need to Astral Shift anything in this phase except the Tank Soak. So don't burn your Astral Shift. You need that. You need that for the intermission, or you're gonna die. Shaman are just paper. Okay, I actually do reset. I actually do reset Magma Totem here because the ads were dead. And I'm like, I think it's worth resetting. I'm like, okay, we'll see if the city. And I actually Magma Totem and my grandmas do get the chain off. Unfortunately, the grandmas don't even chain these stupid ads here. They decide to they have like the dumbest AI. They chain like the single target ad over here. Like my ancestor is like, okay, thank you for helping me, but like you guys are dumb. Like chain the AOE pack where my Magma Totem is went. For the love of God. All right, so then okay, we cast Stormkeeper. We're dropping pools. You have a lot of leeway that you can drop and finish a cast and move and finish a cast and move. So like they're like really slow dropping. So just don't get hit by them. And then boom, we're pumping, we're pumping, we're pumping, and more ads. For this set of ads, all we have, if all you have is P Wave and Ancestral Swiftness, just send it. Don't wait for Magma Totem. Send that shit because you're gonna spawn a ton of ancestors. You'll still get the chains off, and you won't get the haste from P Wave, but that's okay. And this is the intermission. Boss is gonna go to the center, do a little knockback, finish off these ads, and then go to your assigned collector. You're gonna kill all three collectors in the in the room, and just cleave like Echo, cleave any ads that spawn, but focus on your collector. They all have to die near the same time. So if you notice that you're doing too much damage, swap to the one behind you. And yeah, for here I'm just like if I saw three targets, I would chain. If it was two, I was just lightning bolting for more collector damage. But then I saw three here, so I was like, okay, I start chaining because I believe that's better, slightly better than lightning bolt. I mean, that's definitely better. So then, and then be wary. Save this ascendance for the burn, and then save magma totem to flame shock multiple ads here. So in this case, I ANS again, magma totem to get three flame shocks out. My ancestors all chain lightning and lava burst, and then I'll P wave for that extra 8% haste. Right, you get 4% extra haste per flame shock and 10% base from one, and then you're dodging these lines. And then you're gonna want to astral shift near the end of this intermission because it's just a ramping damage. So usually my raid leader was calling it. And then I save the Stormkeeper and Storm Ellie for the burn. So here we kill them all. I come over here. This part's kind of sketchy. I don't really know what to do here. I'm like, do I just do I pre-ascend, send ascend? I'm like waiting. I'm waiting. I drop Ellie. I cast Stormkeeper, amp in one, and I think I end up ascending slightly. No, that's perfect. You probably ascend right as the amp happens, and then you P wave and go into your. If there's, I think you just go straight single here with your single with your Stormkeeper. So I should be lightning bolting, even if there's three or four. If there's three, definitely lightning bolt. I think there's no lightning rod, so there's no funnel. It's definitely lightning bolt on Araz because he's taking 100% extra damage. Even if you had three ads here extra, you just lightning bolt the boss, and you can chain filler if there's 2 to 3 ads. But I still think it's just lightning bolt all day for extra damage. And then, so you do big dam on the boss, and then it's rinse repeat. So we have one more tank soak. He's only gonna do one tank soak, and that we're not gonna have a defensive for because we just burned it. So we'll have totem for that and Earth Ellie. I think I Earth Ellie rep before, and I might totem as well. So just don't die to it. And then now you're gonna have dodge the world, triple dodge. For this, I just burned Spiritwalker's Grace. I don't know if you have to because it's pretty safe here in this side. But I'm just like, all right, I'll just Spiritwalker's Grace, play it safe, don't lose any globals, and then save this P wave. I get add, so I stack right in front of the black hole with my group. And I'm ready. I'm pulling a little maelstrom. Try not to giga overcap. You probably want to be around 100. And then ancestral swiftness, P wave or magma totem into P wave, and then come for the soak. What do I do here? I totem, so I don't earth Ellie. I just totem. And then I'm chaining and not missing any globals, right? Don't miss any freaking globals, guys. That's the name of the game to do damage is Ellie. Is don't miss globals. Uptime. Okay, so here, our AoE is gonna be low for this. Stormkeeper's gonna come up, but no Magma Totem, no P-Wave. You just have to get lucky and proc Ancestors, and I don't, unfortunately, or Ascendants. So here we Storekeeper. No lucky proc, no nothing. Save this Magma Totem for the next set of ads. And always know where the circles spawn next, so you know if you do get ads to go to that black circle. Always be ready for the next part. So here we go. Here I didn't Ancestral Swiftness wasn't up. I don't know if I should have waited before Magma Toteming, but in this situation I did it like reverse. I think it's a misplay slightly. Maybe I should have waited an extra second. So then, but I do still get the haste from P-waving after Magma Totem, which is fine. And then you, of course, you chain Quake. Look at Grandma's chain lightning over here randomly. This is all immune. Like if it's hitting a collector over here, or the Echo and the collector, like collectors are like, I'm pretty sure they're taking no damn. Or at least I mean, like, they could be chain lightning a bunch of ads, but they're chain lightning like single target. Like, come on, give me a break. All right, so second intermission happens a lot faster. So that was a quick pace. So now we're killing collectors again, and I think we lust early because the boss is so low that you just want to guarantee you make it to his burn phase and push. So again, same thing. Magma Totem on these bros. I do it early because Ancestral Stuff this is behind, and I didn't want to wait. I want a P wave immediately for this haste. So I'm like, okay, oh, a little bit of overcap here. That's fine. And then boom, single targeting collecting it collector while chain lightning for filler. So we're gonna lust soon, and I'm gonna wall. Usually when this thing is like sub 30s when you're looking to wall. And I always have your finger on your health zone and health pot. So we're dying, so we're like, okay, lust, 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 lust. Okay, okay, my boomkin dies, bro. One heal for my boomy. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, we go back here. I'm like, okay, what the hell do I do here? Like, why aren't these stacked? Well, we want to keep the echo away, which is smart. So then I magma totem here, and then I should have. No, I do send P-Way. Okay, no, we're good. He's gonna push at 15%. He just stops taking the amp dam, and then we go into the next phase. And here, this isn't paused, by the way. I freeze for like 10 seconds. The video's not even paused. The timer's still going. You can still hear me. I go F. I crash, and they're like grip on, grip on, and I'm like, I'm back, I'm back. I'm back. I'm like, oh shit, I'm here, I'm here. And then of course I get an ad. And I'm like, all right, I got Spiritwalker's Grace Sub, no big deal. You want to spawn the ad up in Skull so that you can Ring of Peace them in here so they get stuck. And then, dude, the boss is dying. I don't even get a third of send off, man. This is BS. So like, I was mad. I'm like, why is this boss so low? So I drop I cast Stormkeeper. I'm like, I drop Storm Ellie. I ascend because I'm like, dude, everything's just dying. And I'm like, okay, I'm just chaining Spirit Walkers. I'm using chain as a filler because like if you Stormkeeper chain, it'll fill up your Maelstrom bar, and you can like Earth Shock, chain, Earth Shock, just like big damage on the boss, big spenders and ascendants, and then yeah, and then the boss dies.
Holy shit!
And I believe that was a rank 1 Ellie parse for how bad that went. No trinket on the pool. No pad at the end there. You don't want an earthquake. You don't want to prioritize the boss. No earthquakes. And then we crash on top of that for about 10 seconds. So that is Mythic Araz commentary. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Catch you in the next one. Peace.